In today's video, we're going to cover the best site that you should dropship on if you're a complete beginner starting from scratch, right? What's the one that you can scale the fastest? What's the one that you can make the most money on? What's the one that's the most beginner friendly? We're going to talk about all of that in this video today. Now, this stems from a question that I got yesterday on my main channel, which was, hey, amazing video, was looking to start dropshipping. Would this site be one that you'd recommend starting on? Also, is Facebook Marketplace and Facebook Shop still providing sales? Because I keep seeing videos saying that the sales are majorly decreasing for dropshippers. And then someone else commented on that video and said, you need to make a video off what I responded to this person. Obviously, they think that it would make a very good video. And I agree. So that's what I'm here doing. I'm making a video basically answering the question for new people that want to get into dropshipping, what the best site, and then what the best plan of action actually is to, start and scale your dropshipping business as a complete beginner. So hands down, Facebook Marketplace is the best place that you should start as a beginner, okay? It's the most beginner friendly. It's the easiest to start. You'll pick it up very, very quickly because everybody already has experience with Facebook. And it's also the place where there's the most sales velocity relative to competition even still. So hands down, Facebook Marketplace is a no-brainer for anybody that wants to get into dropshipping here currently, okay? Now, with that said, like Facebook Marketplace is where you should start because, like I said, it's beginner friendly, but at the same time, it's very, very scalable. So it's great for beginners, but it's also great for those of you as you advance and you want to become more advanced as a dropshipper and even scale this into a full-time income. To list on Facebook Marketplace, I have many tutorials. I'll link one down at the bottom of the description. If you want to check out like how I use ZDrop to copy products pretty much automatically, copying their title, their description, their pictures, and also automatically marking the price up. If you want to check that out, it will be the very first tutorial that I link at the bottom of the description. Watch that video. It will really help you out, okay? Now, from there, what I recommend that you do is you use a software called List Perfectly. List Perfectly is another software that copies your listings that you already have up, right? So you use ZDrop to pull listings from sites like Amazon or Walmart or Home Depot or wherever. It pulls from dozens of websites, upwards of 100 now, and copies that over and marks the price up, okay? From there, once you have them on Facebook Marketplace, that's step one. Start there. That should be your main focus. From there, what List Perfectly does is it will copy your Facebook Marketplace listings and also post them to many other websites so that you can get another buyer on other websites. It doesn't take much more of your time at all. And on those other websites, there's going to be other buyers that might buy and some items that might take off on those other websites that aren't going to take off on Facebook and they're never going to get any traction on Facebook, but for whatever reason, they get traction on those other websites and sell, okay? So those other websites that come to mind, you have AuthorUp, you have Poshmark, you have Mercari, you have Kidizen, you have Curtsy, you have Tradesy, you have Grailed. The list goes on and on. I've covered videos on every single one of these as well. I will drop them below the Facebook, like the ZDrop Facebook tutorial at the bottom of the description if you want to watch any of those videos out, right? So what I recommend, like I said, is start with Facebook Marketplace, and then from there on Facebook Marketplace, use List Perfectly after you use ZDrop to copy to Facebook Marketplace to move your Facebook Marketplace listings to all the other websites. It doesn't take much more time. List Perfectly will do it to every one of those websites pretty much simultaneously, so it doesn't take you that much extra time. On top of that, on Facebook Marketplace, you can only list 150 a day anyway. So as you're scaling your business and listing like pretty close to the maximum, you should then be focused on those other places as well, all right? That said, once you're done that, you should also, in the meantime, be trying to start a Facebook shop. Now, starting a Facebook shop is going to be, not difficult, but there are leaps that you have to jump through to start your Facebook shop, right? You have to start an actual page. You have to link a shop to it. You have to link Marketplace to that shop. Then you have to, from there, you have to grow the page organically. You have to be posting. You have to be doing a number of things to increase engagement so that Facebook trusts that page and will give it an actual shop with Marketplace enabled, right? I've done a video on this as well, okay? I will drop that video at the bottom of the description below all the tutorials. So as you want to start with Facebook Marketplace with ZDrop. Then from there, you want to move all your listings using List Perfectly to those other websites that we covered that, again, linked at the bottom of the description. Then from there, at the same time, simultaneously, you should be starting to try to generate a page that can get a shop on it and Marketplace enabled on that shop, because a Facebook page and a Facebook shop is just a business version of Facebook Marketplace, to put it simple, okay? And then as you get more and more advanced, you should maybe focus on places like Amazon or eBay. eBay is relatively easy, although I don't have any experience with eBay because I don't drop ship there. So mainly Amazon and Etsy. There's a lot of scalability on those platforms. The issue with them as a beginner, because this question answers beginners, is like it takes a little bit longer to master. It takes a little bit longer to scale because you need to master software for those. So for example, Amazon, you have to master like product research software. You have to master, how to actually list and win products on the buy box, because dropshipping on Amazon, while it's the same business model, is very, very different, even though it's the same business model, than dropshipping on pretty much any other platform. Okay. It's the way that you compete on certain listings. There's software for everything. You have to master the software. It's not difficult. It's just not the best place to start for a beginner. Same thing with Etsy. Etsy, you have to master software, and you also have to master graphic design. Okay. So that's the plan of action. Put simply, that's the best way to do it. Start with Facebook Marketplace, at the same time, simultaneously, be trying to get engagement on a shop so that you can get a shop approved with Marketplace. At the same time, after you're done listing to Facebook Marketplace with up to like 140 a day roughly, because you don't want to go right up to the 150 mark that you're allowed on a personal marketplace, you should also be using List Perfectly to list to those other ones. Again, I will list ZDrop and List Perfectly, both softwares, down in the description with an actual coupon code if you want to get a deal on them. And then from there, once you're actually done that, then focus on learning Amazon, focus on learning Etsy. And this is exactly how I built my 6-figure dropshipping business on all of these websites, using this exact formula. Okay. So I have done an entire video on this, like my exact 6-figure blueprint on how I recommend that you started. It's very similar to this video, although it's slightly different. This answers the best way that I recommend a beginner start. And the other video covers my blueprint to how I built my own 6-figure dropshipping business on all of these websites. If you want to check that video out, it will be linked up in the right-hand corner right now. Really hope this video helps. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you in the next one.